It's good practice.
Hey, Drew.
Okay, we're back.
Okay.
This is the fifth game, Game 5, on the last day at the Noosa Lawns Club, celebrating their 75th two-day anniversary. And joining me on the microphone again is Bob and Dave, and I'll hand it over to them to introduce who's playing this time.
No worries. Thanks, Wayne, and welcome everybody. On Rink 8 for the last time today, we have the team from Maroochydore, skipped by Alan Newman, playing a very own team from Noosa, skipped by Nat Black. That's Wonder Matt and Jeff Coleman leading, playing away from the clubhouse. Situation as it stands, Team Newman, I dare say, will be ranked number 1 after the 4th round. We will have those details for you forthcoming once our mathematicians inside get the figures all sorted out. But yeah, it's by no means over. We do have 3 teams, I believe, on 40 points. Alan Newman's team, Peter Nixon's team, and our very own Bob Schofield here from Noosa. So it's all going to come down to this last round as to who will take the chocolates. So
That's it.
yeah,
You've done it.
it's a great start there from Jeff. He's put it about a foot behind. He's got a smile on his face. It's the first time I've seen him smile at 11:30 in the morning. Normally he walks around for... I better not say it. You probably hear me though.
Okay, so you guys have done well. You've arranged the top 2 teams.
No, Nat's ranked probably about 9 or 10 at this stage.
Oh, okay, just one top team.
But yeah, we've got one top team, which will be Alan's.
Newman's favourite. He's just won by 20 shots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
So,
But there's 3 teams on 40, like Dave's just said.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to educate the people to stay away from cameras.
No.
I should have kept my ears on.
okay, so Jeff's just played his second, just marginally wide there, still holding 1. And yeah, it's early days yet. But we've got Peter Hughes playing his second bowl. Morning, Jeff. Did you have a smile on your face earlier? He's always happy. Look at him. He's going to kill me after this. I know that. Thank you very much to my lovely drink waiter. I'll see you later when you come back. That also happens to be my wife, so I better say the nice thing about her.
You better or you'll be in trouble.
I'm always in trouble, Bobby. It's just the depth that varies, you know that.
That's it.
Okay, enough of that frivolity.
I mean, even, about 8 playing one of the top 3 here, it'll be a close game because the 8th team, they're all handy bowlers.
I mean, every bowler that's out there is very handy. I mean,
Yeah, but
I understand where you're coming from.
Home ground advantage as well.
yeah,
Home
that's
ground
right.
advantage could very well come into it. Needless to say,
They're
it's
down.
not a bad bowl there from Mark. Still believe they're holding. Jeff's bowl just behind the green net, behind the jack, sorry.
That's Coleman, is it?
Yeah,
That's Jeff's
the
bowl.
multicoloured bowl there, the blue and the black
Okay.
and green is Jeff's bowl.
Okay.
The white bowl of Marianne Kunzel, and I hope I've pronounced that correctly. Yeah, just cut across the head there a little bit. Now we've got Chris Johnson playing his first bowl on his backhand. Looks to have pretty good grass there.
Not a bad looking bowl.
That's an excellent start.
Excellent start.
Yeah.
District player. And so is Alan.
Yes, no doubt. The majority of these bowlers playing here will be up here again next month during the Winter Carnival at some stage.
Yep.
This is not a bad bowl either.
Roger's normally a handy man to have around.
That's a very good start from Roger Manning.
Oh.
Just jaunting shot. So well done, Roger.
Well done, Roger.
So, yeah, Chris coming in on his back. Oh, Dan, yes. Shaping up to play on his backhand. And a little bit of weight. Follow it through and just pick Roger's ball up to sit on it. And he's in a pretty good area there. I think he's just about nutted it. Oh, just a shame. Just cut across the head there.
Just missed
But
out.
the idea was right. That was the plan. So, Roger with his second bowl now. Also playing on the backhand. He'll be trying to repeat what he did with his first bowl. And he's got good grasp once again. And I believe he's just drawn second shot. So it's 2 shots at the moment to Alan Newman's team. However, both skips are making their way to the mat, and I'm sure Nat will try and rectify this as much as possible. So, first bowl for Nat Black. On his backhand, just a fraction wide. But could be looking for something to aim at if
Well,
he decides to...
That's his roll-up out of the way.
Yep. Finishing about 2 metres through. Alan Newman playing his backhand. Good grass here. Looks to have pretty good weight as well. Just falling slightly short, probably 2 feet. But has blocked it there to an extent.
He's blocked Nat's shot.
Nat will have to change hands, I believe. Coming through on his forehand. Playing through just past the green bowl and hopefully sitting just inside the shot bowl at 1 o'clock. Oh no. He's played with weight.
Oh.
And he has picked it up.
Beautiful
That's a great
bowl
bowl.
by Nat Black.
Yep.
Can you print it on? Ah.
Yeah, it was a terrific bowl there from Nat. Bobby's just got to go and do some admin duty, so he's just going to step away for a short minute or 2. And when he comes back, we'll be able to update the scores after the 4th round of play. Alan with his second bowl. And
It's what Noosa picking up the mat.
yeah,
How many?
I believe it was 1. Yeah, thank you, Alan.
Well done, one. Alan.
Yeah, so
Put your sponsor up.
yeah. Once again, we'd like to thank all our sponsors. Our major sponsor being 4X. Short end of about about 26, 27 metres. The mat's probably 3 or 4 metres from the tee. So Jeff Coleman with his first ball, playing forehand. Doesn't appear to have bad grass. Ended up in a pretty good spot, probably a couple of feet through, but he'll be able to correct on that. It's better to be long than short. Peter Hughes coming in with his first bowl. And he's also playing his forehand. There's not too much in that. Jeff with his second bowl. Playing forehand. It seems to be narrow there. And light on. Yep. Overcorrected. Opens the door here for Peter to draw another shot. He's also played the forehand, but he's got really good grass here. And looks like he's got really good weight as well. That's a terrific bowl there from Peter Hughes. So, looks like the team Marucci are holding two at this stage. Mark Walker, the Noosa, who also happens to be our head greenskeeper. So, if anyone knows how these greens are going to run, it'll be him. And he's about 2.5 feet through. So he just needs to narrow it a touch and he will make the correct weight. Marianne coming down on her backhand. Fellow lefty. Seems to have good grass. And margin just a fraction short, probably 2 to 3 feet there. So Mark needs to make a correction. Needs to just narrow it up a little bit. His weight was quite good. Watching it intently. And with very good reason. Just drew the shot. Very well done.
That's Human. Schofield, that's Bob.
Yep. Okey-dokey.
All on 40
Making only 35.
and Mackay 34.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we can update the top 4 ranked sides at the moment. One of them is Mr. Alan Newman's side, who's currently playing on his televised rink with 40 points. We can also let you know that Bob Schofield from Team Tawantin Noosa is on 40 points. Peter Nixon from Nambour, thank you, Wayne, for that, is on 40 points.
How you going, Billy?
And Tony McAnally on 35. So they're the top 4 at the moment. So as I said, anyone's game. This game vitally important. So we'll be watching it intently and we'll keep you up to date with any score changes that happen throughout the day for any of those other 2 teams that are in contention. Roger Manning with his first bowl. He's played with weight. He's
got
a
it.
rub. Yes, he has. Believe that they now are holding. The green bowl appears to be shot.
What about that cyan bowl? Who's got that? Who's got the cyan?
Oh, those ones.
Yeah, who's it?
That's Jeff. That's Jeff Cohen with the cyan. Cyan and black, actually. So
Oh, that's how she spelled cyan with an S. Okay. CYAN will do. That's
all
probably
right.
the I'm going to get it wrong, but probably the French way of saying it.
uh,
Or Scandinavian. I
don't know,
forget where
mate.
Marianne's from now. Someone will tell me.
well, Marianne wouldn't have filled their card out. So
Yeah, Marianne filled the card out.
yeah, but that's
Oh, okay.
not the opposition card.
That's opposition card.
Anyway, it was a great bowl from Nat Black. His blue bowl is now shot, and that's a bowl roughly 4:30 or 4 o'clock. So, sorry, tell a lie. Chris Johnson's bowl. Get a bit confused when there's so many blue bowls on the one team, but they are slightly different. But I'll get that sorted out for you. I've got a dirty big pole right in front of us, so if I'm not looking at the monitor, it just makes life a little bit difficult, but it's not an excuse. We'll get it all sorted, and we'll be keeping you up to date with all the players that comes to head. Nat Black with his first bowl, watching it intently, and I tell you what, he's played it pretty well. He's going to sit about 3-4 inches behind the bowl. That's a great bowl, straight up.
Well done.
Puts the pressure on Alan Newman now. And
Well
we'll be
done. That's a bomb.
playing his backhand. And he's not far away either. Looks like he's just going to make contact with the second shot bowl of Chris Johnson there, and he's finished in a pretty good spot.
Second shot.
But Nat still holding one shot. Very experienced bowler, Nat. Originally from Victoria. But he played a lot of bowls for down for Yarraville there in Melbourne. And since joining us here at Tawant and Noosa, has
Lovely
been yeah,
Lovely weight.
very good bowler,
Good clubman too.
excellent clubman, and yeah, he's been quite successful at district levels and things like that. So, and also part of our pennant-winning side last year in
Hold.
Division 3. So,
Hold, Alan. Hold.
saying that, it looks like
We'll make a measure out of it.
no.
Chris is saying one down. Alan drew with the last one.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a great bowl there from Ellen Newman. So that'll make it 1-1 after 2 ends.
Peter Hughes gets the lead.
Yeah. So, yeah, 1-1 after 2. Peter rolls his jack. And, yeah, 1-1, mate.
1-1.
Yeah, 1-1. As much as I'd like it to be 2-0, it's only 1-1.
1-1.
But
Okay.
yeah,
Press the wrong button.
no bias, it's all good.
I wanted to make sure that we're going to air properly. So
Yep.
sorry, I took my eye off
That's
the
all
screen.
right. So, yeah, after 2 ends, it's 1-1. And, yeah, Peter Hughes with his first bowl. And not too bad. We've lost the jack off our monitor, but we'll find that soon enough. Thank you very much. Jeff Coleman with his first bowl, playing his forehand. And just to be a touch narrow and a touch short. You'll be disappointed with that. Peter with his second bowl. Playing his backhand. And he just needs to get around Jeff's bowl to set another shot. And with the grass that he's got there, I believe he's going to do that quite easily. So, 2 good bowls there from Peter. Jeff just needs to react to that. A couple of feet on his first bowl and should be able to fix that. But he's changed that. No, he's actually still playing on his forehand. He just doesn't want to be narrow. Pushed it a little bit wider, but his bowls do turn quite a lot. Looks like he's played a good bowl here. That's a terrific response there. So it's 1 shot to Team Black. Marianne's first bowl coming down on her backhand. Good weight, but just a touch narrow. And that's ran through by good 2 yards. The greens are quickening. Sun's out, a little bit of breeze. So whatever wetness we had on the green early this morning is well and truly dried out by now. Looking at about 20 to 21 degrees at the moment, so it's beautiful conditions. Mark Walker's first bowl, and he's around the back, so it's probably not a bad position. It could come into fruition later on, but I'd prefer it if it was about 4 foot closer. Marianne first, second bowl, and looks to have corrected very well indeed. That's a great bowl.
Well done, Marianne.
Yeah, she's picked the bowl up and taken it back to Peter's back bowl, and I believe they're sitting 3, so it was a great correction. Let's see what Mark can do now if he's second. On his forehand, seems to have better grass. He'd want to be coming in between the gap, and I think that he is narrow. The only thing you can hope for a little bit is to sit on Marianne's bowl. He's definitely cut one out, but it still looks like they're 2 down. Ellen's just letting Roger know he wants to play on the forehand and roll the front green bowl in. He's taken plenty of grass, just a fraction wide, and about 4 feet through. So, let's see what Chris can do with his first bowl. He'll be looking at playing in between the front bowl of Peter Hughes and the front bowl of Jeff. It's directed him to do so. He's going to be playing his forehand. And he's got good grass taken away straight up. He's he's played a ripper here. He gets around that front bowl. Oh, you just
need that.
Just, yeah, 2 inches too narrow there. Okay, so Roger playing his second bowl. And Alan's just directing him to come in on his backhand through this gap.
At the 1 o'clock high bowl.
The 1 o'clock inside Jeff's front bowl, and which he appears to have done quite well here. It just depends on his weight, but he's underneath it, and that's that's a terrific bowl. Yeah, that's a great place to finish there.
He's programmable, Roger, isn't he? You can just say, put it there, come inside that, and he just does it.
Yep, high fives from his teammates, so yeah, they're pretty happy with that effort. Okay, so Chris Johnson coming in on his forehand again. He wasn't very far away with his first one. He's got good grass again, but he just seems to be slightly wider.
He's going to punch the
He's
wrong one
going to punch
in.
something in. Oh, he
Got Peter Hughes.
and he's picked up Peter Hughes' bowl, so that definitely looks as if it's 3 to Alan Newman's side at this stage. Skip's heading back up to the mat. So, and we welcome back Bob again. Have you gone and had something to eat and a couple of beers, or did you behave yourself and just have a cup of tea?
No beers, water.
Water.
And I got into trouble for, because Paul Schofield's really the only one in here who can use our electronic equipment. And I got told by his wife, don't hassle him, he's playing probably for second spot maybe.
Okay.
So he could concentrate, so I couldn't get the print out.
So Claire's laid the law down.
That's exactly right.
But from memory, what's on the screen?
So from
It's here.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
He's got notes.
We've got the top 4 at this stage. So
Top 4. And they're all playing down here.
Okay.
yeah. So
You got Nixon playing here on 8.
Yes.
no, we've got Alan Newman on 8.
Newman, sorry, on 8. Rickson on 4.
Peter Nixon on 4.
McAnally on 6. And Schofield on 11.
Yep. So we'll be able to we can see the scores from where our vantage point is. So we'll
That's
be
it.
able to keep you up to date there.
There's one dark
Got
horse
to
up
get the right
back.
one.
Yeah.
No.
And Nat Black's team here will give Newman a run for their money, I believe.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty tight head at the moment. So Nat's just played. Appears to be a very good bowl, but maybe 2 at this stage to Alan. He's just playing his first bowl in now. He would ideally just want to be sitting on that.
Roll that out and come in.
Oh, no, I don't think there's any damage as far as second goes. But no,
3 down.
so 3 down. So Nat basically coming in on his backhand and just needs to rest on Peter Rogers' bowl. He's got good grass. but it's just going
What's
to
he going
dip.
to? You've got to get one of them.
It's going to dip. Oh, I don't think it's made any change. Unfortunately, it was a great try, but he just needed to hit that green front on so he could sit and rest that bowl. So
Roger's got 2 out.
Nat Black. Nat Black is arguably our best draw bowler in the club. Very good draw bowler.
yes, I agree there, Bob, with you. With very underrated bowler too, and very quietly spoken gentleman.
That's right.
Just
So,
two.
so yeah,
He made a difference. He took one out.
yeah. So that's good bowling there from Nat. I mean, they're not panicking under any state whatsoever. So, but after 3 ends, we see Alan Newman with a 3-1 lead, and Peter Hughes has just rolled the jack, and he's rolled it virtually almost to the. I dare say it's going to end up on the tee. Yep, and he seems to have the jack up by about 3 or 4 metres, so probably 28, 29 metres. So yeah, he's playing his first bowl on his forehand. Seems to have good grass there. It's all about his weight at this stage. And probably about 18 inches, so not a bad start. Gives Jeff a bit of an insight into what he has to do there, so he can draw this bowl for shot. He's got good grass. It's all about his weight, but he's short. Struggling a little bit in the conditions.
Well, the mat's up about 2 to 3 metres.
Yep.
So probably doing a 28 metre distance.
Yep.
Peter will adjust.
Got good grass again. Looks to have a little bit more weight at this stage. Nope, not
almost
too bad.
Almost a Zachary.
Yep. Jeff just needs to find a yard. Just a fraction more grass. Seems to be away okay. Just depends on his weight. No, he's getting short again. And mate, he won't be happy with them at all. It's two bad bowls. Calibre of the player that he is, he'd be very disappointed with those efforts.
Yeah, he's getting a bit of coaching off Chris.
Yep. Marianne has a big chance here to really just
She won't be sure.
start to put the first nail in the coffin. That looks like a great line.
She won't be sure.
No. Terrific weight. Just narrow fraction, but could come into it now. Mark Walker playing his first bowl from this end. And he's taking good grass. And he's not short either. He's going to finish up very well.
That's shot.
It's probably 9-10 inches, so yeah, good start to Mark, but no, it's still not safe. Player of Marianne's calibre will no doubt get this as close as possible. And from where it is, it looks like she's bowled an absolute gem.
No, it's the same as
But
the other one.
just-
Good guy.
Cut through.
Mark Walker's about to bowl now. Mark is responsible for the greens. He's our greenkeeper. He puts a lot of work into them.
Good on you, Mark.
Yep, so he's played his forehand again, once again, taking good grass. As I said earlier, if anybody knows what these greens going to run like, it will be him. It all depends on his weight, but he's just short. He'll be kicking himself. Him and Jeff will be cutting each other's throats up there. Chris Johnson should just bang both their heads together.
Blackie will.
Well, Roger should come underneath the short blue at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock there.
Yep. And the way Roger's been drawing, I believe he's got no trouble with that. I don't even think it'd matter if he came around the outside of it. And that's what he looks to appear to be doing, to have done. Just a matter of his weight And yeah, he's 4-5 foot. You'd want Chris to be bowling that same line, but actually in front, come inside Mark's bowl, or even promoted up. The bowl at 10 o'clock. Played his forehand. Seems to have played it quite well.
Yes.
He's happy here.
Come on. Even if he goes through and sits on Mary Ann.
Good bowl.
Yeah, that's good bowl there.
Yep. Well done.
Gives him a couple.
Oh, he's called him with weight.
Okay.
Not much of a target there. One single jack.
No.
And stay closed.
Okay. So on his forehand, hung it out there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think his skipper will be too happy with him with that. But, no. Okay. Now giving directions to Chris, playing his forehand and just finish about 2 feet behind the jack to the right, covering anything that may come down.
I remember one year at Mumbai, Alan was, had a good chance of winning at the Mumbai 10,000.
Right.
And the team was falling apart at about halfway through. So he just packed up, went to the bar and said, "Come and tell me when you want to play some bowls." So one of them went inside, he come back out, they won the day.
Well,
He knows how to motivate his team.
sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind. And
Come and tell me.
exactly right.
I don't know if they were the exact words, but that was how it turned out anyway.
Well, I've got a similar story that a couple of years ago, my first year playing pennant, and we were playing down at Kawana, and we'd finished bowling our bowls, and our skip came down, stopped myself and our third, handed us $20 each, and said in the middle of the rink, "Get yourselves a drink and start bowling effing properly," which we went and did, and we ended up winning as well. So it cost him 40,
Yep.
and he looked like a real goose because everyone just stopped and looked at him. But yeah, just another funny story. People can be motivated in many different ways, and if it has to be money or drink involved, then so be it.
Oh,
Nat
that's
seems to have played it's a great bowl there from Nat. He's put the pressure right on
Bob said he was a good draw bowler, and he
Ellen
just drew
now.
one.
So Ellen
Alan's not going to be sure.
playing with weight, and he needs to get something out of that.
He'll get
He's
a
going to
wick
come
here.
through. Oh, well, he's taken
Well,
one out,
take
but
the
they
shot
seem to
out.
be holding three still. Nat will play forehand, and we'll draw another bowl.
He's only got to do what he just did.
And exactly right. And at the moment, it's coming down very well. Just doesn't. He can sit on that bowl and just kick that forward.
Yep.
And that's what he's done. And that's great bowling there from Nat Black.
Alan's got no more bullets left.
No. We need to. So they pulled two out. And I'm just going to have a look at these other two. No. I've just been asked from the former chairman and lead for Team Nat Black not to give him a hard time. Worst thing he could have said. But, it's 4 to Nat Black. So yeah, great result, and makes the scores Team Noosa 5, Team Marucci 3 after 4 ends. So yeah. It's going to be one of those games, I think. It's going to seesaw from team to team. That's team by no means easy beats. They after day one, they had 2 wins and a draw, and they were just unfortunate in the last game. So they're still in a pretty handy position. If they win this last game, they'll definitely be in contention for a prize. But Jeff's rolled one fairly short here, probably about 23, 24 metres. And playing his backhand, watching it intently. He's just going to be a little bit narrow, but his weight wasn't that bad. So maybe a foot short and slightly narrow. Peter Hughes with his first bowl, also playing his backhand. It's taken slightly more grass, and it's a lovely view of the skyline here. There's
Sorry
not a
about
cloud in the sky. It's okay.
Didn't do it on purpose.
It's okay.
There was a bug on the screen.
There was a big bug. Took us up to the moon and back. No, that's fine. But yeah, so you can tell that I wasn't lying about the conditions because they are absolutely ideal.
There we go.
At this stage, it's one shot to Team Aruji. Jeff with his second just cut through the head and finished a yard wide. It's there's really no excuse. As I said, player of his calibre. He's a former A-grade champion here at Noosa, and also vice president of the Sunshine Coast District. So
Well, seeing as how we did the sky, I'll show you the flags.
and there's virtually no breeze. You can see them there sitting there quite limp. Mark Walker with his first bowl, and he played not bad, great line, but just a couple of yards heavy, and he won't be happy. I play a lot of bowls with Mark on Wednesday, which also happens to be our open day pairs here at Noosa. Anyone in the area, or any visitors that want to come along and have a game, Tuesday, Wednesdays, open pairs.
Very good, Marianne.
That's a great start from Marianne. So, looks like they're holding 3. Mark needs to get something in the head. If he can rest on Marianne's bowl, that will give him shot, but he's pushed that a little bit. He's pushed it wide. And it's not going to come back, and he's heavy again. So, all the good work from that previous end slowly disappearing. Just looking over at some of the other rinks, and the other teams in contention, both very tight games, or all 3 of them. Only one shot between most of them. So, yeah, it looks like Chris Johnson here playing his backhand, but it looks like he's 4 down, so he needs something in the head.
Did you have a prize for the last game? So that everyone's got something to play for? What have we got here?
There's a lucky team draw. There's also the biggest margin on day 1 and day 2.
And day 2, okay.
Yeah, so but there's
$200.
9 prizes in total. So we've there's quite good money up for grabs. As I said, Kathy Burgess was the recipient of the corner to corner lazy 500 for bowling 2 bowls. So it's just as good as almost winning first place. So, but
I was tempted to have a go while I was packing up. But
yes, I did see that, and I was asked not to do it myself because Kathy was throwing daggers at me, going, "Don't you bloody dare!" So I didn't, because I like the lady very much, and it'd be just her luck that I would put one about this far from it, and I didn't bother. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But back to the bowls, and there's been no change in the head.
So Marianne's got 2, you think?
Oh, I believe that Alan's holding 4. The 2 green bowls of Peter Rogers behind the jack seem to be a lot closer than any of the Team Noosa bowls at this stage.
That one right out there at 10 o'clock? Not hurting?
No, I don't think it is. I think the 2 bowls behind, it may be, I may be wrong. It's a bit hard to tell from these angles, but Chris is still trying to work out the truth. I don't know what's going on here, to be honest. I don't know what was going on there. There was a little bit of a Discretion. Looks like we've got someone who doesn't look the best on rink 9. They seem quite distressed, actually.
Yes.
So if we can get someone up there to maybe check that situation out.
So Nat was
I think Nat was just...
consoling.
Yes.
Chris saves the day. Oh, stop. Stop.
He's gone through,
Oh,
but he's
Chris.
definitely cut 2 out.
Yep.
Definitely cut 2 out there. Still believe the 2 front bowls of Marianne are the 2 shots. But, yeah. And good morning, young Robbie. You're looking resplendent in your black and white cat pants and your hat. And your cats. I know you love your cats and your pink jacket. This is going all over Australia, so don't you go making too funny noises, mate. Height of fashion, my dear. Height of fashion.
I saw the kitty cats on Saturday night at Butterham in the burlesque show that was on.
Oh, were you there, Robbie? Were you one of those? Were you one of the burlesque ladies?
No.
Oh, okay then. Shh. Oh, shh. Oh, sorry.
It was a good show, too.
Kiwi's not listening, so it's all right. I don't know. He's here somewhere. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's over there somewhere.
Is he?
Yeah, I can see him. I think he's over around 21. Over the corner. Over the back.
I don't
Back
know.
rink. Looks like him, but I could not be sure.
I don't know whether your camera's picked it up. The lady who
I did notice.
collapsed up
We
there.
did make.
She
Oh,
did.
she did collapse, did she? We did
Yeah,
notice that she was quite
she's,
distressed. Did she?
Something all bowlers should remember. She hasn't had a drink all morning.
Okay.
Nat Black looked after her and he said she's dehydrated.
Okay. Well, thanks for that update, Bob. It's not the best news, and it's quite distressing for people that are playing. But yeah, as Bob said, doesn't matter if it's 30. It doesn't matter what temperature it is. You must keep your fluids up. We'll get attention to that young lady sooner rather than later. Anyway, back to the
Marianne.
bowls, and
Marianne's still got 2.
yeah, at this stage, Nat needs to come in on his backhand, which he's doing.
He's a bit heavy.
It appears to be heavy, but
Come on.
saying that,
Is he pulling up?
it's pulling up, but it's definitely still
okay.
2.
Roger keeps standing in front of the peg.
Oh, okay. Actually, I think it was one of our blokes that was standing in front of the peg. Sorry, one of the Taunton players.
Oh, on the other side.
Yep.
Okay.
Alan coming in on his forehand. And that's a good bowl there. That's a great
Oh,
bowl.
Look at that.
Great bowl. Great bowl.
So we'll just wait until we get the call from...
he's
so
gonna make 3 at
He's
least.
kicked 3 out.
Only Chris in there to stop the count from being more.
3 down. So that makes the score Alan Newman 6, Nat Black 5 after 5 ends. And just while we wait for the start of the 6th end, I'm just going to wave to my mate G. Yeah. Speaking of dehydration, I don't want to collapse out of the chair, Bobby, so I've just ordered another drink. So I should be pretty right to get us through to the end of the day. Speaking of the devil, Kiwi has decided he's coming through on my right-hand side now. Your better half was looking for you.
He's dodging
Oh, you,
up. He's
you
dodging up.
don't have to speak to me in that tone of voice. She was looking for you. She's looking resplendent in her kitty cat pants too. Said she looks... Did she? Did she
Trying to
swear
dodge
at
her.
you?
You might
That's
have
why
to
he's
buy her a
left.
drink.
Look, I'm on the beer run for the boys.
Okay then, we won't hold you up if you've got to go and hydrate everybody. Okay, enough of that. Back to the game. And Peter Hughes with a good start there. It's only 6-7 inches short of the jack. Jeff Coleman needs to do something here. Just needs to match that bowl. Even if he's a foot behind, that's much better than being short.
Well, it's taken us 5 games, but it looks like we've got a stable live streaming setup at the moment.
You want some money? Yeah, no, thanks, mate.
Beautiful bowl from Jeff.
That's a
Coleman
great
there.
bowl there from Jeff.
He's 2 inches away, and Paul says, Alan says, you got enough room. There's enough room for you to draw. Get in there.
Yeah, well, tell you what, he's not far away. Just looking at our monitor here, and yeah,
In the way.
2 feet. Now, I'm not expecting Jeff to replicate that, but if he does, I'll be very happy.
Why wouldn't you think he could replicate it?
Well, just looking from where it's coming from, I don't think he's going to. No disrespect to the man, because I think he just got a little bit overconfident and just pushed it a bit out. And at this stage, they need every point. Marianne playing on her backhand, and
She wants to promote.
she's going
Peter's.
to promote Peter's bowls.
Will come through the middle. Oh,
And I'll tell you what, not only did she promote Peter's bowls, she came through the middle and almost moved Jeff's out. But at this stage,
well, I
still
can see it now.
still team to one and holding one. Mark Walker coming in with his first bowl on his forehand. Yeah, he's just a couple of feet through, but could come into play. Miriam for a second, and she's after Jeff's bowl here. And by gee, I think
Oh,
she's got it.
She's making such a difference out there.
Yeah. But she could almost get a shot for that.
Oh, yeah, there.
One.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
There you go.
We'll get a
Those
shot
are shot of the day.
berserk Shot of the
Okay.
day. We haven't had shot of the day yet.
No,
because
we
of
haven't.
I didn't want to do anything that would crash the machine. But we'll tempt it. Push it.
That's a great recovery though from Mark.
Oh, well done.
By
Mark.
geez, he can put another shot of the day up now after that one. That's a great shot.
Well, that's normally what happens after
Yeah.
you give someone a shot of the day. Someone comes in and does a better one.
Yeah.
I've seen it so
Okay.
many times.
Yeah, that was a terrific reply. So Roger Manning with his first, playing his forehand, and he's got playing it with weight. He's after Mark's bowl, but I think
hold.
he's going to come through the gap. Oh, and he's only missed by a fraction of an inch. Geez, I cleaned that up well, didn't I?
A feather. You could just say
A
feather.
feather or a bee's anatomy. Okay, Chris Johnson with his first bowl, playing his forehand, and he just wants to be around Peter's front bowl. It looks to have good grass,
Oh, he is.
and if he
then
sits
sit
on Marion's,
through the hole.
Chris has
it's a
been,
great bowl.
he's been a bit stiff so far.
And it's finished in a really good spot because any trail, they've got two there. They've got the two best
So,
back bowls at this stage. So
Roger's
Roger
ju-
was going early.
He's going to take the weight off and just peel it
No,
off.
I think he's gone.
Peel it off.
No, well, he's taken Jeff's bowl out. But Chris just needs to bowl the same bowl.
Well, you could take a bit of weight off and just sit in there now.
Exactly right. Or if, he sits on Marianne's bowl.
Wouldn't be anything wrong with being 6 inches short
No,
and second shot. Close.
they're watching it with intent. Oh, bad luck. Anyway, Team Noosa still holding one shot. 6 shots to 5 at the stage in favour of Alan Newman's team. And, still a very interesting situation. With I can tell you that on some of the other rinks, looks like Team Nixon 7-all after 6 ends. Team McAnally 6-all after 6 ends. And I'll try and get a visual on Team Schofield for us.
8-4.
Down 8-4
Yeah, Schofield's down 8-4
after 6. So
after 6 ends.
so still plenty of time.
Schofield, that's the
They are the,
former professional golfer, is it?
who's that?
Schofield? No, who's the golfer?
Don't know. Who's the golfer?
Oh, okay.
Do we have the next golfer in our midst?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Bobby's about. He started. Well, he would have been around when the first golf course was built, wouldn't he, Bobby? He's been around for a while.
He would have been.
He's aged very well. Someone reckons that he was 102, but I believe he's only around 82. But still very active in the club. Great club person again.
Okay, so Ral just wants to peel this off and take it back to his own. And he's only smidgen.
Okay, so
Bob Schofield's a legend in Pomona. He owned the pub for I don't
that's
know
right.
how many years,
That's where
years and years.
Okay.
And he
I knew
still
the
owns
name.
half
Yeah.
of Pomona.
Yeah.
okay, so that'd be worth a lot more than it was when he first bought it. Okay, that's all right, Patsy. You can come through. You're not in the way. One of our lovely lady bowlers, Patsy Fane, also Australian Test cricketer from back in 1970s. We won't give away. She was only young when she started. So no, Patsy's a wonderful person to have around the club. So welcome, Patsy. I hope you're enjoying today.
Excellent. Club's looking good. The greens are running well. Everyone's happy.
Terrific. Okay, so
Great.
after 6 ends, and I will wait for the boys to put the score up because we've been busy jabbering on about nothing in particular and we haven't been concentrating on what's going on here.
Well, I'm going to give him a point to begin with,
Okay,
but I think there was a couple, wasn't there? Oh, no.
could very well have been. We'll just wait until.
Marianne, how many? How many? Just the one.
Okay,
6 all.
okay. Thanks, Marianne, for that. 6 all after 6. Hey, can't be any closer.
Long way to go, though.
As they say, one more
Oh,
each,
yeah.
and they'll be even.
Let's. Okay. Why did Jeff bowl first? Or did Peter? Or did Peter? Anyway,
Catch up, Dave.
oh, I don't know what's going on. I've had a seniors moment.
Toucher coming?
No.
Oh, geez, he didn't.
Was it a toucher?
No.
You were watching
no,
the screen?
No, it wasn't. It didn't move. It,
Didn't
it,
move.
it nearly moved. By jeez,
It
nearly
looked all
moved.
right.
Yep. Okay, so Jeff coming through with his second bowl now. So yeah, on his backhand, seems to have good grass here. It's just about his weight again, and his weight seems to be better than his first bowl. So probably 15 to 18 inches short, but.
Two goodies.
Yeah, let's see what Peter Hughes can do here with his second. Once again, playing the backhand, he seems to have good grass here.
And
It's
Pete,
just down
hold.
into weight.
A little chip off that. Perfect.
Yep, so, yeah, he's been able to just sit out Jeff's bowl there and hold and take a shot. Mark Walker be playing his playing the backhand, and Mark just needs to get one in the head there.
Mark's our greenkeeper, as we said. Tomorrow morning, he's flying out to Cairns and Port Douglas, and he can't wait.
So, who's in charge? Me. Maybe you're going to have greenkeeper's duties, Bobby.
I've got crook knees.
So did 95% of us here.
Sounds like he's got pneumonia.
Yeah. No, I'm sure that the Greens will be running well and true again tomorrow and Friday and Saturday for our upcoming games, our upcoming club games. So, which is good. pennant's not far away. It's only a month away, so we're all busy getting ready for that. Hopefully, we can replicate last year's efforts where we were successful in winning 3 pennants, 2 in the men's and 1 in the ladies. So,
What divisions are you going in?
I believe we're in 2, 4, 5, and 8 in the men's, and we've got 2. I think it's 1 and 4 in the ladies. We've only got the two ladies teams. We've got lady bowlers, but they're very. I've got to try and put this nicely.
Very fickle.
They don't believe that they're capable of playing at that level, which is not completely true.
That's right.
The majority of them that play are excellent bowlers in their own right, but there are some that just a little bit, not negative, but I'm sure if they were pointed in the right direction, they'd give a very good account for themselves. So,
What a good go.
Chris Johnson, very unlucky there. Marianne holding 1.
Well, you're doing well to field 2 sides. Woombye, I think, will just have the 1 ladies, and they'll probably struggle to find enough players each week.
Okay.
The ladies here are going to struggle.
Oh, they
with
will.
2 teams.
Yeah.
To get 2 teams.
I mean, they were successful last year with their Division 5
Roger.
side.
Spot on, Roger.
Yeah, it's a great bowl from Roger. He's just brought in. They look like they're sitting at least 3 there.
Yep.
Don't change anything. Come through with that
So
little
Chris
metre
just
away.
needs to come through on his forehand again, just inside Roger's bowl.
You only got to connect something, and you'll
That's
collect,
it.
You'll collect it all.
If he picks up the jack or just sits on that front bowl of Rogers, then he will have shot.
There you go. See, easy go.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he just turned the wrong ball in. So there's still 3 down at this stage.
Oh, that's Peter. Just got rolled in.
Yeah. So
I couldn't tell because he was in the way.
yeah. So Roger running for cover.
Yeah, that's
And
a
it's
bit-
going to end up in a pretty good position there, but knowing that, he won't play any more than half a yard to a yard over. He will just try and sit on either the green or the red and just nestle it up against the jack, because that's the sort of bowler that he is. Not that he can't drive, but his draw skills are extraordinary.
Who's got the maroon ball?
Maroon. It's the red and gold of Roger.
Oh, it's red.
Yeah. So yeah. Alan Newman's side holding 3 there, green, red, and white. Closest is Jeff Coleman's in the
9 o'clock.
the cyan and black.
He's going to miss.
Yeah, and he hasn't missed by much, and that's the thing. But the problem is they've got nothing at the back. So if he does trail it, they'll go down a lot more than what they're sitting at now. So Alan's just looking at drawing another shot in. He's just going to rest in on Jeff's bowl. But unfortunate there, he's just caught the middle of both of them. Let's see what Nat does here if he's second. Once again, playing the forehand by the look of it. He just needs...
They're all at 6 all. It's a very telling end.
I just can't see if you're making contact on
Oh,
Peter.
don't hit the front one. You'll knock out your closest.
No. There's no change to the head there
Just
by the look of it.
3.
So it looks like it's 3 at this stage. And, yeah. Ellen just asking Chris to move from his line. Played the forehand and played it very well. All he needs to do is be inside, and if he makes contact with that red bowl, he's bowled an absolute blinder.
It's the shot.
Yes. So we'll just wait for the boys to kick him out, and I can tell you now that it is
Could be 4.
1, 2, 3. Could be more than 4, actually. Boys,
Roger.
they're getting the,
Which one's your closest?
get
Chris?
the tape out. Chris is looking at this blue bowl here,
8 o'clock,
which
yeah.
at 8 o'clock, and Mary Ann's bowl at 3 o'clock. So I tend to favour Mary Ann's bowl.
So they determined that that's their closest.
So now they're going to have a look at another one.
Wants to check to make sure that
It's not 4. It couldn't very well be 5.
he's still trying to find their
No,
closest.
so it's 4. 4 to Team Newman. So that will take the score to Marucci 10 and Noosa 6 after 7 ends. So
He's down
yeah, we've
there.
had a 4 for Noosa and a 4 for Marucci. So only difference is Marucci being able to pick up a couple of extra shots. So 4 shots the difference. With 7 ends to play. Anyone's game still. And we're looking at probably 28, 29 metres, and Matt seems to be up probably 2 or 3 metres from the ditch and just short of the tee, so maybe 30.
Haven't had a long end yet.
Peter Hughes playing his forehand. And it's a pretty good start. Jack High. Oh no, a couple of bowls short of Jack High, but only 15 inches. Jeff just needs to come in on his forehand and get one close to the Jack. It's got good grass. Matt giving it a little golf clap. I think he's just going to run out of juice. Great line.
Might have been an
It's a
encouragement.
fabulous line.
Might have been an encouragement clap.
Yeah, it was a terrific line. He just 2 feet short. And that's the difference at this stage of the game where Marucci had just been able to control their weight slightly better. Peter Rogers has played a ripper here. He's been able to promote his first bowl, and it's at 2 inches behind the Jack. So they're sitting holding 2. Jeff playing his second again.
You may have said this earlier, but just going back to Nat, when he looked after that young lady, does he have a medical background?
That's the only thing I could probably not answer, but
okay.
Bobby might be able to. You know anything, Bob? Whether Nat's got some background in first aid and etc. He was able
No,
to help that lady out.
Nat was a salesman mixed up in scaffolding, I think.
Oh, okay, but at least you know the young lady that is playing, she's still out there, and hopefully she's hydrated enough. You don't want to see anybody go down for anything.
Well, Nat just called out to me. I was at the water fountain and said, "Bring me some water, please. She's dehydrated."
Okay,
Okay.
right.
You were Johnny on the spot.
You are a jack of all trades, Mr. Shooter. Mark Walker with his first.
Peter with 2 crackers, and
Yep.
Mary Ann's got a catcher.
And Mark hasn't bowled a bad one here. It's actually going
He's had
to.
a couple of good bowls.
I
all
tell you
day.
what,
Mark
that is
Walker,
Oh, he's a good bowler out of luck.
it was a good bowl.
unbelievable. Just touch her, and
But no luck.
now he's 5 inches behind. Now he's 5 inches in front. Peter Rogers' bowl there. It's in a very good spot. I mean, eliminates what the Tawantin guys can do, especially where Mark's bowl's situated, resting right up next to it. So,
Mary Ann's let this go well.
yeah, but she's narrow, but she could block that side. No, she just come through a little bit, but great weight control again.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I mean, that's finished Jack High, and, you know, I think she's been the difference in the 2 sides at this stage. Her weight control's been excellent.
There's a slight easterly breeze, and I don't think it was enough to take it over. This
Mark's
one's-
second one is narrow, and
one.
he is going to run into Jeff's front bowl, which won't make any difference. So they're still down. Oh, Alan's still holding one. Roger to play the forehand.
Come on, Rog.
It's got it away pretty well, but it's cutting very
That
quickly.
cut as well.
Yep. Okay. Let's see how Chris Johnson does here. I mean, it would be...
And he wants to come
He wants to come in on a narrow hand, which is...
backhand. Is he going to let him?
No, I believe he's going to come on the forehand. And that's signalling maybe to draw into a position where his foot is. So his line's good.
17.
Just depends on his weight.
Well, unless they haven't changed.
No,
They're all just...
they're just dropping short, and you cannot afford to be short.
Not when you're down.
No. Roger's second bowl. He seems to have good grass here. He's gone wide up,
Yep.
but it will come in. He's going to sit on Marianne's bowl there, or Marianne's bowl. Apologise for that. And yeah, that's finished in a great spot.
Yeah,
So Chris just has, even if he sits inside Roger's bowl, just to give them something. It's got good weight, good grass.
Yeah, come
Sorry.
around the outside, Chris.
Here it comes, coming around,
Come on. Oh, too
coming
much.
around, and it's just heavy by a yard. The intent was there, but unfortunately, it was just a fraction heavy.
Yeah, he's still on the green. On the bottom of the screen there, 5 o'clock.
Yep.
they're all, I checked them, they're all on the right hand side. Rink 4, Nixon. Rink 6 is...
Schofield.
Yeah, he's sorry.
Rink 8 and
McAnally,
rink 11.
and yeah.
Just need to... Okay, just having a quick look across while we wait for Alan Newman's bowl, and I can, looking at the rink 1, green 1, rink 4, Team Nixon. There's only 2 the difference at this stage.
I know what Alan wants to do here. He wants to move that jacket
He wants
back.
to move Nat's bowl, and that's what he's done, and that's a fabulous bowl. So they're holding 2.
So if he comes down now on the other hand and rolls that out, he can make a good multiple.
Oh yeah, the I'm not entirely sure what Nat's going to do here. He looks like playing on his forehand.
He's going to.
He's just got to.
He's going to do what he just asked everyone else to do.
He's
Come
got to
in
get.
on that
He's got to
hand,
get around Jeff's front bowl.
so
You cannot afford to be narrow,
or short.
and unfortunately, he's narrow. And
And waste of good weight. Look at that.
yeah,
And you know, he just saw his whole team come in narrow like that. So it's very hard to see the right grass out there at the moment. Let's see how Alan Newman goes. You want a bit of this, Jack?
no,
No.
but he has got 2 barrels at the back there. So if Nat does decide to try and trail it, then Alan is best situated there.
No, he's just got to put the grass on
He's
his
just got to
last bowl.
draw.
Not seeing it.
It's his weight again. It's got to cut short. There.
Look at that.
No.
They're all having trouble with
Okay,
the line
so-
down there.
There's a lot of bowls on that side of the
Yeah.
ground.
So 2 shots to Alan Newman there. So that'll take the score along to Alan 12, Nat 6 after 8 ends. 6 ends to go, and it's getting down to the pointy end of the pencil. Robert, we
Yeah.
Robert, did he do something wrong?
No, that's all right. I call him Mr. Shooter normally.
Middle name, Bob? Middle name?
That's my Robert.
Robert's his real name.
Yeah, but what's your middle name?
John.
Then you go.
Oh, Robert John. So when you did something wrong, it was
do
Robert
it.
John Shooter.
Ring the doctors. Ben.
Yeah, they're consistent, this Newman team. They're certainly consistent.
Just had Uber Eats delivered by my lovely wife. Thank you, sir. He didn't tell me he had nuggets. Mangy old KFC chips, but they'll do. Guts is rumbling. You better have bought me something else.
We worked all night, have you?
Oh, I've been at work. It's all right. I'll live on these chips. I'm sure I'll get something to eat later on.
Mr. Hughes.
Ooh.
Okay, so Jeff holding one at this stage. So. Wrong one. Shock. Okay. 2 chips was enough, and back into it. It's a great bowl here from Jeff, and if he picks it,
Don't kick it.
oh no,
Okay.
that's a great miss. But holding 2, so they just need to capitalise on these 2 good bowls. Marianne, I'm sure, will be trying to.
Marianne wants to drag it.
She's
Towards-
inside Jeff's bowls here. This is a great bowl.
Roll them
She's just going to sit
out.
right on top of it, and looks like,
Cut it to 1.
yeah, well, angles are quite deceiving. She could very well be holding. I can't tell how far back Jeff's first bowl is, but Mark Walker's first bowl coming down on his forehand, and he seems to have played this very well.
Not your own.
If he just sits on Jeff's, then he will have shot. Yep,
One in,
that's a
one
great
out.
bowl.
This is a very defining end for Tawantin. That they, if they win it, they're in with a chance. If they lose it, then they're
Getting away from
they're
them.
Yeah.
getting away from them.
That's right. Marianne.
Roll hers over, fall in.
Oh, it's getting very close now. From our vantage point, which is 35 metres away, it appears to be Mark's bowl. We're looking at the monitor, and it appears to be Mark's bowl, who's holding shot. His
Hold,
second
Mark.
one,
Hold.
if it holds up, he'll be okay. Because
you're
he'll
gonna
just
kick it.
drag it back. Thank
Yep.
you.
Give
Yeah,
it to
that's a
him.
good bowl.
Yeah, he's just tucked it in. It's
Yep.
beautiful.
So that's they're definitely holding one. Let's see what Roger does here. He can, if he plays just to the outside of Mark's bowl, he can kick that out and maybe sit there, and that will give him 2. But a little bit, there's an element of doubt, an element of danger in that, because Mark does have the bowl at 3 o'clock or up past 3 as well. So we'll just see what Roger does with his first. He's going to be playing his. Looks like he's playing his backhand.
2 good bowls, mate.
Yeah, well done, Mr. Walker.
Mr. Walker goes
Yeah.
2 walks, man who cannot die. Strength of 10 tigers. Is he the Phantom?
No, he's not the. He's definitely not the Phantom.
Oh, Roger, you're in a good spot
Yeah,
there.
that's a good bowl there, Roger. So,
Certainly is.
so that's giving Chris the direction. He just wants him to sit in off Marianne's bowl. With 9 o'clock there, he's got good grass.
Oh, Chris, careful.
He might be a fraction wide, and if that's the case, I don't
Careful.
think it's going to cause any issue. No, there's no damage done there. So It's a good miss. Alan's just given Roger his orders. He's going to be playing in on his backhand, and he just wants him, I think, just to sit. On Mark's bowl, that's a shot. He's pushed wide though. Maybe he's running for cover, thinking, leaving his skip to do all the hard yakka. So I don't know.
I think it's just a misread.
It could very well have been, and he's ended up. He's on
the bank.
Yep. So he's only sunbaking. He's not actually on the beach. He's just sitting on the promenade down at St Kilda Pier, Robert.
That's about right. And over on the other rigs, you've got McAnally's made a bit of a comeback over there. He's now 12-6.
Okay.
And so has Schofield over here in 11. If the score's right, he's only one shot down, so he's made a bit of a comeback too.
Okay, so it's anyone's game at this stage.
It
And, at this time, we're favouring Alan Newman. He's got a 6-shot lead. But stranger things have happened, and we've still got 6 ends to play, or 5.5 ends to play. So we'll just see how things are going. I'm not sure on rink 4 who is leading. It's a bit hard to see from here. But,
Yeah, Rickson's down 4 shots.
okay, well,
I predict that Alan's going to come in with some weight.
okay. So we've had our expert's opinion. Well, you're more of an expert than I am, Wayne.
Just
so,
seen him play a lot of times.
okay, and I'll tell you what, he's just a little bit wide. But
I don't know. Yeah.
now let's see what Nat can do. Nat needs to get... If Nat sits inside Marianne's 2 white bowls there, that would be an ideal situation.
Ooh.
He's played his backhand.
Wrong hand to do that,
Really?
I believe.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Careful,
How wrong can you be?
careful.
How wrong can you be? Wrong, Bob.
Oh, Bob.
Mate.
Sometimes it's better to say nothing than. There's a saying there. I just don't get the words. Here we come with the weight I was talking about.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, dearie me.
Okay, well,
Who's holding shot?
well that was Nat's last one.
Was that we've got 2 there. So we've got 2 bowls there, one at 3 o'clock and one a bit wider. So that's it. That's
So
for the Tawantin boys.
Nat only got to do what he
Nat
just did.
needs to
Draw it again.
draw it, and he's got a great line.
Bring it
It's
on.
all about his weight,
Bring it
and I
on.
believe he's just drawn another one.
Good enough.
So I believe it's. I'll just wait for the signal. So 3.
3.
3 to Team Black, so takes the score to Alan Newman 12 and Nat Black 9 after 9 ends. So yeah, 5 ends to go. We've got a margin of 3. Anyone's game at this stage. Jeff Coleman's just rolled the jack to about 28 metres. Sort of like, that's the length that suits his bowl. So we'll just see how he goes. But he needs to get a good start. We need a good start here.
He needs to be up.
That's exactly right, Bob. And Nat Black just off to my right. Great bowls there, Nat. Boys are going quite well. Okay. Jeff must have heard me
Ripper
because he
bowl,
hasn't.
Jeff.
Yeah, he's only a couple of feet through, but good placement there. Peter Hughes with his first bowl. And seems to have a good line.
Come on, Pete. Put the pressure on.
Coming
Be first.
home. He's got enough there for shot by the look of it. Jeff just needs to,
I like the one that's behind better.
yeah, if Jeff can just pick it up with a trail of 3 or 4 inches, that'll definitely give him 2. So he's gone on his forehand. And he's watching it. Oh, he's not there.
Don't knock that in.
No, he's not going to knock it in. He's missed everything, and he's not. Yeah, he's not happy.
He tried to correct what was really a perfect bowl.
That's right. So,
If he just took a step back on the mat and bowled the same bowl, he would have been in position.
okay, so Peter Hughes, in the meantime, he's just come down on his backhand, and he's short as well.
Come on, boys.
So, it's the pressure could be getting to both sides here. It's it's all to play for,
And
especially for one team.
It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You'd think the greens would be predictable.
That's right. And as I said,
No wind.
it's up for grabs here. Now, Mark's playing his backhand. He's played the narrow hand quite well. And he's utilised the wind here to his
and bring it
advantage,
back
and he's
to-
brought it back.
Yep.
And that's 2 shots there to Team Noosa. Well done, Mark. We'll give you a shot there.
Give you a shot. And he's made it very difficult for
It
anyone
is.
to draw.
Yep, and so Alan's just giving directions here. Mary wants Marianne to play her first bowl. She's playing on her backhand,
And where's the grass, Marianne?
and I believe she's going to be narrow and short. And that's the first time all day where she's been both.
Probably all
She-
weekend.
Yeah.
I'm not game to say.
Anyway,
She's never done that before.
no. So, it's, it's getting, as I said earlier, it's getting to the pointy end of the stick where any error is going to be shown up. So, once again, Mark playing on his forehand. And he seems to have good grass here again. But tell you what, if he picks up this again, that's just going to push it back. He's opened it up.
You can see that.
But the thing is, where he's positioned there now, if the jack goes into or out of play, it comes back onto the tee, so they'll still be holding.
She's changing hands.
Marianne has
Putting
changed
some
hands.
weight on it.
She's going to come through that gap.
She's
and
positive.
she's played it very well.
Come on.
It's coming through. She's going to sit on Jeff's bowl,
Oh,
and she's
eh?
still down.
That makes up
But
for that first
it
one.
was a terrific effort. So, yeah. The standard of bowls has been exceptional over the 2 days. Just casting my eye over both greens here, I mean, it's exceptional standard. And, it's a privilege for us to be able to let you people know exactly how well these guys and these men and women are bowling. So, we hope you're enjoying it. And we hope we're not boring you.
As I do a yawn. Sorry. It's not because I've just been getting home late and coming here early.
Yeah, and okay, so we've still one. Okay, now. Okay, now you would have picked that up on our speaker there. So, Alan just letting Roger know what he wants him to do. Play it through. Played his forehand.
Perhaps he's just happy to go one down. But no, he wants something around there.
Yep. He just wants to. Okay, so there's 2 Tewantin bowls virtually on the tee. So if Chris is able to trail it marginally, make contact with that front blue bowl at 11 o'clock and trail the jack just by a foot, they could make 3. But he's short.
Come on, Chris.
It's short, and his line was ideal, but he's just a yard short.
Come on, Chris. The district selectors are watching.
Okay, so Roger with his second bowl, not as wide as his first bowl. Coming in,
This is what he wanted him
this
to
is
do.
what he wanted to do in the first place, and I tell you what,
He's done it.
bowled a ripper, bowled an absolute ripper.
Well done.
So Unfortunately for the Noosa guys, they are now down one shot.
That was a good call from Alan because a lot of players would have got someone to come in on the other hand
Yeah.
because there's a gap there. But he saw that if you knocked that, you would bring it back. And he just sees that
Yeah.
time and time again. Reads the head like an expert.
Yep. But, yeah, we'll see what Nat's going to do here.
So first of all, Marianne made a difference
Yep.
by moving things around. Mm-hmm. And then Roger came down and made a difference again.
Yep. So I would expect Nat to be making contact with the blue bowl, which is almost directly in front of the jack.
Hole.
If he makes contact with either one, I'll tell you what, it was a great effort.
What's he 6 inches away and he's down?
Yeah. He all he needed to do was make contact with the other blue bowl and he would have had shot.
Makes Alan's shot difficult to do. Where's he coming? Forehand. So he'll come in off Rogers.
Well, that's what you'd expect. He doesn't want to be narrow because he will promote those two blue bowls.
No, he'll want to be wide and fall
No,
off.
it's coming
fall
in.
off Rogers. Look at that, see?
Oh,
Hey?
I'll
It's as if you can just read his mind from
Yep.
here.
Okay, so at this stage, it's still one shot.
I'll do the fingers like my favourite Martian used to do.
Okay, so Chris may be calling that to play on his backhand.
Yep.
So yeah,
Any contact on
he's
any of
calling.
those
He's
three
calling you to
balls.
play on his backhand. So as you said, Wayne, any contact on the
Gotta
two
give it
blue
a
and that
chance.
white bowl.
Got to give it a chance. Come on. Don't. Yep. Got it. Come on.
Oh, that's a terrific bowl.
Yep. Well done.
Beautiful bowl.
It-
Beautiful.
Give him golden shot of the day for that.
Yeah, that's a terrific effort.
Now
And
what? Are
that-
we going to come over? Look?
That could be the game changer. I know it's early and we've still got 4 ends to go. And Alan,
Well, he's only got one because Alan's the one at the back.
I know that, but momentum is a wonderful thing. And if they get out of here holding one after where they were, they're only 2 down, and it's yeah.
So
They'd
Al's-
rather be 2 down than 5 down coming after 10 ends. So they're looking at the head with
So
great
Al's-
intent there. So
Al's at 5 o'clock, but the other 3 is Nats. Is that right?
I'm just going to have a quick look. The blue and whites. Well, Nat's a blue. Alan's the blue and white, and
They're all blue and
Chris
white.
Johnson also has blue and white. So
Yes. So
um,
he can't come down and hit the 3 o'clock bowl because that'll knock his closest out.
Yeah, I know.
And he just drew good on the forehand, so he'll come down once again
Schofield
Yeah.
and rub off Roger's bowl.
yeah.
hanging in there.
Okay, just having a
Since then.
just getting an update on one of the action from the other rink. Kerry, can you fill us in a little bit?
Schofield's down 13-10.
Okay, thank you very much for that update. Bob Schofield down 13-10, but still 4 ends to play.
That's it.
Alan Newman he's playing his last bowl. He's played on the
Oh, look,
backhand.
I got this, read this wrong.
Oh,
Read it.
okay. We just wait for the.
Just one.
No, 2.
Oh, he's saying 3.
3, is he?
I'm saying 3. So hang on a minute. We'll just
Oh,
we'll wait
okay.
until see
I
what
didn't
the
see
boys
that.
put up.
I didn't see that.
3.
I thought it was just
Okay.
the one.
So yes, we have. That's been verified.
I'm
3
missing
shots.
I'm-
So
Missing that side camera.
it's 12 shots apiece after 10 ends. So this is getting very very close, Robert.
These are the money ends.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, we're down to the business end, and
Like I said, one more each and they'll be even. Oh, we're going long.
Okay, so he's gone long. He's brought the mat up about 3 metres, but he's only less than a metre from the tee, so probably 29, 30. Okay, so he's playing his backhand. He's got good grass. It's just his weight.
Come on.
And he's going to finish about just over a metre short. So
He needed that to back up,
he needed it to be
Yes.
to back
metre
up
longer.
that score.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
they've got the momentum now. It's 12 all. They've an
Peter
excellent
Hughes
end
comes in and
previous,
puts
and
two
now
on.
Peter's got good grass here, and his bowl will turn. So, and his weight is better than Jeff's. So, not much. Still
Not much better.
2.5 feet away for him to draw. So, just play the same hand. Even if he's narrow and comes inside Peter's bowl, he'll still have if he's got the weight, he'll still hold.
He's real narrow.
And that's the problem.
No,
He's-
he's got a rub. That helped.
So, but by no means safe there. He's still 2 feet short. And Peter playing his backhand, he's got plenty of room. If he just rolls it inside his own bowl
Come on.
with weight, then he'll
He
be
looks
holding
like-
shot. But he's gone narrow and he's taken weight off. So there's a glimmer of hope for the Tawantin boys. And
And that's elevated his excitement.
yeah, he's called Mark to play on the forehand
A bit
and
more animated down
Yeah.
there.
either promote Jeff's front bowl or come in between the two green or the black and cyan bowl.
He called it. He called it. Yep.
So he's promoted Jeff's bowl, so they're definitely holding 2. And although saying that,
We've got some Marianne magic now.
Marianne can't have much magic left.
Oh, she's got a whole potion full of it, don't you
okay,
worry.
well that's a big call, but
And a little bit of luck here. No.
no. So the worm's turning, Robert. The worm's turning.
Well, the worm is turning because the 5 top teams are. There's 2 shots in one of them. One's down by 5. Yes, and the others have got 2 shots in it. So it's anything can happen.
Exactly right. So you might have to hang around. The viewers or anybody listening or watching may have to hang around for quite a bit of time once the telecast is finished, so we can give you a final result.
And I don't know what's going up the back with the other team. There was another. I should take a walk up there.
That's all right.
Berman.
Okay. Marianne playing her second, and she's made a good correction. But saying that, she has gone through by quite some distance, so it still
take a
looks like
walk.
they're holding 3. Bob's just gone off to do some scouting duties for me. He's heading up to get some more updates, so we'll be able to pass them through for you straight within the next 5 or 10 minutes. But in the meantime, we'll just continue on with this game here on a televised rink. So
Oh, I didn't mean to ring you. Sorry.
given direction. Playing his forehand. And the call is with weight. Alan wants him to make connection, and he's not far away. I tell you what, he very unlucky there, but they're still holding 3. So Chris just needs to draw in again. And that's looking at probably a yard wide to the right. Just running for a bit of cover there. Chris's bowl coming down and put it almost exactly where Nat wanted it. That's a great bowl there, and it will count. Yep, that's a good bowl there. Good finishing spot. Okay. Roger Manning with his second bowl on his forehand, just trying to draw in. And he's just gone marginally through. So at this stage, it looks like 3 to the Twanton boys. Skips come down and they'll proceed to play their bar. It seems to be a little bit happier. As I said, 12 all. This is the 11th end, so... Sorry, the 10th end. So we're getting close to the... we're at the business end of proceedings now, so... Anybody's game at this stage. Okay, so Nat playing the forehand. Got good weight and good grass. And that's a good covering bowl there. That's right where he wanted it.
Ah, caught up.
Okay. Okay.
All these last games are tight everywhere.
They are very tight, and the other thing to take into consideration too is the time. We're only 15 minutes away from the bell being rung, and this being the 11th end, we might not get through them all, which could come into play here. Taunton still holding quite a few shots here.
So that bowl that's technically in the centre is hiding the jack.
Yep. Okay, Alan coming through on his forehand. And I don't think he's here. I really don't. Mate, that is a massive turnaround here. Boys looking intently. One, two, three. Okay, so they're going to put a tape on it. That's at least... Okay, so 4. So, it's a massive turnaround. Nat Black now leading 16 shots to 12 after 11 ends. As I said, we're only about 15 minutes away from the bell being rung, so with 3 ends to play, I doubt very much that they'll get the 14 ends in. And with a 4-shot lead, and if they only have to play 2 ends, then it could be very beneficial to Team Noosa. Okay.
Now they won that on a long end.
Yeah, and he's bowled it short.
They've chosen to do a 3/4.
Yeah. Short the 3/4 end, but we'll see what comes out of it. He's short and he's narrow. Not so much short, but narrow. He'd probably finish jack high, but...
Mat length, maybe.
Yeah.
A bit more.
Anyway.
And Bob's got news.
Okay, Peter Hughes with his first bowl. Bob's just been scouting about the greens for me. I'm sure he's got an update for us that he'll deliver straight away.
There will be, yep. There you go.
Yeah, well, at this stage, just about all the teams that were in contention are down.
Which is the same as this one.
down by 1 shot. Newman's down by a couple here.
Yeah.
McAnally's down. Nixon's down. and Berman is down 2.
Everyone's got a chance.
So
Okay.
who knows?
Exactly right. We'll just wait and see, I think.
Wow.
Hold your breath.
Never give up.
No. And as I was just saying to Wayne, Bob, the time could come into it with this end. I mean, we've
The
still
what
got
could come into it?
the bell gets rung at 1:15, and it's just
Oh,
after
yeah,
1
of
now.
course,
So,
of course.
2
So-
minutes past 1.
so we've only got 13 minutes, and this is only the 12th
Eh?
end, so they've got 2 more to play. So I don't think they're going to get it finished.
I was talking to Jeff Coleman and Mark Walker up there, and they feel they've turned the tide their way. They said they can feel that.
Yeah, well, let's see what Mark can do, because they're probably down 2 here. Mark needs to just get something in close. Just cutting across, but just drifted too far. He's down 1. The bowl at 10 o'clock. Now, Marianne, you said that she's got no magic left, Bob. Wayne's telling me she's got potion, like.
Well, I was trying to find a witch's term and I couldn't think of it.
Okay. Well, she's played it forehand and she's played it very well.
Oh, got a beer. Come on.
Great line.
Well, that's short for wanting to land on that blue bowl at 4 o'clock.
Could still only the 1. So Mark coming on his forehand. He's just got to get inside the bowl at 10 o'clock of Peter Hughes there. Now, he's gone wide. Now, his bowls do turn quite a bit. So it just depends on his weight.
You're going to just sneak inside this.
That's a great reply.
Maybe.
Hear him, only 3 down.
Be Mr. Newman sarcasm.
Yes, but
Come on, Marianne. Where's your magic? Get in here.
Marianne has
no
and she's come through the
holes.
gap. Oh, what a shot! It's,
Damn.
there's it can be an inch or a mile, can't it, Bobby?
That's it.
Well,
Okay.
she's got the tea covered for a respawn.
Yep. So Chris Johnson with his first. Now he's just got to get in amongst those. If he gets past Marianne's front bowl, it creates another shot, which will give him 4.
Oh, come on.
Yep. Only 4 down now.
So it's 4 down. Now Roger will be playing backhand, and I believe he'll be trying to get rid of that bowl, which is at 11 o'clock, or the trail of the jack. Just playing draw weight, and he's
Same-
missed
same
the
hole.
gap as well.
Oh, straight through the hole.
Okay. Righto. So,
Well, thrilling finish to
Chris
this
is-
game.
Nat's directing Chris to bowl virtually on the tee where Marianne's bowl is. That's where he wants it, because see what he does. Playing his backhand.
We're not going to ask him to move because
No.
it's very tense at this moment. He'll move
It's
soon
okay.
enough. He'll move soon enough.
Come on,
It's
come
not
across.
turning.
Stay on.
It's all right.
He's on.
He's happy there.
Oh,
I don't know why, but he's happy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what Roger does with his bowl now. Playing his backhand. Just a draw.
Is he going to take too much off now?
I think he has. But what do I know? No. It's short, so
Still 4.
still 4. Okay. It's up to you, Mr. Black. Let's see what you can do. Okay. Okay, we're looking at probably only one more end after this.
Yep. Running out of ends.
And if they finish with it, they get 4 here. an 8 to draw, well, one of the favourites could be blown out of the water.
Well, it's looking that way, and the umpire's still up there and he hasn't started walking down. I'm not sure what time. 2 o'clock, is it?
No, it's
Quarter
no,
past.
it's a 1:15 finish.
1:15 finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nat's gone deep, and I believe he's in the ditch.
Did he go?
Okay.
Did he go in?
I think he did. So, Alan laying his backhand, and is narrow.
Well, that's 2 ends. He's been short, and that's been the
short.
difference in the game.
Okay. Okay, so Chris is giving direction. He wants it to finish 2 foot front in front of those shot bowls.
Yeah, well, this one's like the cartoon. Where's my closest bowl? And the bloke's going to sing out, "It's in your hand."
Exactly right.
It's in Alan's hand to change this game.
That's all right.
Right now.
Don't know if it's
Seen him do it.
6 inches to the left of that would have been much better because that would have virtually closed that hole. Now,
Seen him do it so
He's
many
got-
times.
yeah, he's got to just see what he's doing. He's played with weight, and he is
Missed everything.
missed everything. Okay, let's see what the. Okay, I'm just looking. The monitor. 3. Four. It's 4.
Measure.
With a measure for 5.
He can't come back.
Was it 5? 5, we're saying?
Yes. 4.
4.
Okay.
4.
4.
4. So,
Can't get it.
okay.
Well, mathematically, but he can't get it.
So, after 12 ends, seen Nat Black leading 20 shots to 12.
This will be the last end. We are
And we're
almost 10 minutes past.
6 minutes from the bell, so I believe it could be the last end.
I think we can say that with some certainty.
Okie dokie.
I'll just go check Schofield's score. I'm not sure.
Okay, Bobby's off.
Well, he came back.
He's going to do.
He was down and he came back.
Bobby's gone to check out what's happening on rink 11 because that game is now the pivotal game for the whole tournament.
So
Everyone-
you're saying we could almost have no 5-game winners.
Well, if the team on rink 11, Bob Schofield, if he wins, he will be the only 5-game winner.
Okay.
So I don't know of their situation at this stage. We will find out as quickly as we can. But yeah, it's just been an amazing turnaround. You know, we've had 4 teams that you could have almost put your house on to finish in the top 4, and depending on other results, 3 of those teams could finish as low as 6th or 7th. So we'll just see what happens. Hello, Andy. Okay, so Jeff holding 1, laying his backhand again. He's got good grass. It's just all about his weight. And he has improved as the game's gone on. He started off a bit scratchy, but we'll just see how the rest of the bowls pan out.
Well, that's a walkabout microphone. We could have given that to Bob. But he's
Well,
coming back.
No, you don't want him talking out there. So, yeah, Peter Hughes played a really good second bowl there, holding shot. So, Nat just wants Mark to play inside, push the jack back by the look of it.
What did you find out, Bob?
I found out that Schofield's 3 down and 2 behind on the last end. So
Okay.
he's down 2.
Okay. Wow.
So all the top teams that's up there, I'll just
Yeah.
I better get in my box and start doing my.
Okay.
Okay, Bob.
Well, thank you for that news.
Yes, thanks, mate, and thanks for all your
And
efforts today.
And that's probably all. So, thank you, Bob Shooter. Robert John Shooter, thank you very much for your help.
To my very close friends, RJ.
RJ. So that's why I call you Mr. Shooter.
Oh, okay.
That's why I call him Bob, because I'm not one of his close
Oh,
friends.
okay. See you later, RJ.
No worries, mate. See you inside for a beer in a minute.
Well,
Okay.
we'll always have Noosa.
Okie dokie. That's a great first start from Marianne, sorry. Just sliding through a little bit there. Mark's still holding one.
It doesn't have the same ring of the. We'll always have Paris, but
No,
we'll always have
we'll always have Tawantin
Always
Noosa.
have Taunton Noosa. Well, you've got on the screen there. It's Noosa Lawn Bowls now.
Yeah, well, we're not going to go there.
Okay.
I could get in trouble if I say the wrong thing.
No one else understands it, but that's all right.
You know, the Noosa Lawns Bowls, or Noosa Lawns Club, and the amount of phone calls that we had when that signage went up and when it went online, people thinking that it was an actual lawn place, and they were ringing up ordering metres of lawn.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, there was, but to us it's always to want Noosa.
Yes, yeah, it will always be.
Yep. So,
When I started playing, we actually had the Bowls Club down at Noosa.
oh yes, at Noosa Heads there,
Yeah,
whereas
and that-
now
it
just
was-
an abandoned old car park.
It was nice. It was good.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, everybody's finishing up.
Yeah, there'll be all sorts of noises.
Yep. So bear with us.
A little bit of jack movement. That one's off.
Tony, you don't look like a winner.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Now that's better. It's all right.
I thought I turned down the one where all the carts are going past.
That's okay. Yeah. So the jack's been moved, and Roger Manning's played a very good bowl here, but unfortunately heavy. And Chris Johnson still looks like he's holding. So yeah. So with 5 bowls to be played on this end, and only 1 minute before the bells to be rung, I can see our umpire moving into position to ring it. Like, this will be definitely the last end.
I just had a thought. Might be too far out there. I'm thinking if what you're saying, all the teams that aren't going to win 5 ends, Alan can still win this now because he's got the margin. He's got the points.
Well,
He'll be a 4-game winner with more points than anyone else. More margins.
exactly right. So yeah, it does come into it. I mean, it depends on what happened with the Nixon rink.
Well, they were down.
Yeah, they were down, but they were only down. There was only a gap of a margin of 2 between
Okay.
Alan and Peter. So, you know, we've spoken about it for the last 2 days. Every shot counts, and you can't afford to just, you know, if you're down, you just have to keep fighting and making sure that you can get, you know.
So if he can close the margin up here,
Yeah.
back to 3 or 4,
Yeah,
or
he
5.
could still very well be in a position to win overall.
How'd you
But-
go, Spitzy? So you went down how many? 4. Went down 4. So that's the Peter Nixon side. Went
Okay,
down 4.
so they went down by 4. So at this stage, there's a 6-point swing, a 6-point gap
Yeah.
between Alan Newman and Peter Nixon. Now, as it stands, there's Tawantna leading by 8 before this end. Now, Alan's coming down. Oh, sorry, Nat playing his first bowl. So, if Noosa win this end,
They could jump.
they not only will they jump, but Alan Newman who's gone from a virtual, like a
Hands down Mazare.
yeah, could end up finishing as low as third. Now, Alan's coming in and he's picked
Oh,
up.
who's got
He's
the
put
back
it-
bowl?
The back bowl.
Who's got the backest bowl?
Hang on, we're just trying to get. Okay, so Chris Johnson saying that Nat's holding shot and he's about a yard off the bank. The jack just situated to the right of our rink line, our rink marker. So Nat's coming in, and I believe he is heavy.
Not going to stay on.
And,
He's
oh
pulling
no, he
up.
has stayed on.
He's
That's a
pulled
great
up.
bowl there. So that they're holding two. Now,
That's
holding
pretty big
holding two
in what we were just talking about.
and being 8 in front, it's massive, massive repercussions. So we just have to see what Alan can do here. And
Don't hit anything. He hit something.
I believe that's going to be two. So, by our calculations, it's just getting confirmation from the boys on the green, shaking hands, and I believe that
That
is-
was a hard-fought win.
that is.
And huge for Noosa to want.
Yep. So if what we believe has happened, where they've scored 2 on that end, that'll give them a margin of 10, and that's just thrown the cat right amongst the pigeons as far as determining a winner for the overall. So this could take a little while to sort out. So
There'll be some countbacks.
oh yes, there will be countbacks, and as soon as we know what's going on, we'll let you know.
Well, that'll go up on the
It will go
Noosa
up,
Tawantin
it'll go up on the
Facebook page,
Noosa Tawantin Facebook page, but.
and I'll put
I'll
I'll
let
put the latest scorecard
I'll let Wayne know
picture.
what's going on. So
I'll put the picture up on the YouTube
Yep.
links on,
So-
on the captions.
so we won't leave you holding. We'll try and get the result to you as quickly as we can, but I dare say it's going to take quite a while to sort all this out. So I'm glad I'm not doing that. But
I don't remember a finish where 4 top sides lose. I don't remember that.
Don't.
At least one get through, or there's 2 top sides that play each other.
played each other, yeah. And it was, mate. And the way that early on, you would have put your house on Marucci there. They were in control, and we go back to it. The one shot where they picked it up, and they held the one when they were down. I think 12-8, 12-9. That turned the game.
You mentioned momentum.
Yeah, and that's what it was. So, no, congratulations. It was a terrific game of bowls. We're glad that we were able to bring that to you because, as I said, it's anyone's guess as to who's going to be victorious, but we will get those results out.
Well, just to finish up, this is your 75-year anniversary.
Yep.
What else do you have in store for celebrations? What's the schedule?
I know that in October we've got it's a Sunday, and I think it's around the 11th of October, and we've got a day scheduled just for members. We've got like life members, former members, current members. We've also got we're going to have dignitaries and things like that. We've got past players that were former members, such as Kelsey Cottrell, Jay Dorr, etc. And it's just going to be a day full of members where game of triples,
Yep.
Sunday, and then barbecue and whatnot, raffles and things like that. We've also got a couple of other things that are in the pipeline at the moment. I can't really go into what's being planned because it's still sort of secret squirrel stuff, but not in a bad way. But we've just got to fine-tune a couple of things before we want to announce it. But, I mean, it's a terrific time.
I'm smiling because I I say secret squirrels.
They
Showing your age.
they don't tell me too much because they know I'll blab.
But secret squirrel.
If I've got a good story, I'll put it out to everybody, and sometimes it gets me in trouble. So that's why I'd rather not say at the moment. But definitely in October we have got a Sunday lined up, and
So make sure you subscribe to the Twat and Noosa Facebook page, and you'll be given those updates.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, as you said, join it. If you don't have social media, then get in contact with the club. They'll be able to give you a list of all the details.
And claim that date again. What was the date again?
The 11th of October, I believe.
Okay, mark that down. In
Yeah,
your
so it's a
diaries.
Sunday afternoon. It'll be starting around lunchtime. It'll be triples.
Yep.
And I think they're going to be looking at playing 16 ends, which should only go for a couple of hours, and then, festivities after that. So,
Okay. Well, Dave, thank you very much.
thank you, Wayne. It's been a pleasure. I've really enjoyed this. I didn't want to do it originally because I was really scared, but
Who's this that's
Mr.
being very excited over
Mr.
here?
Coleman had a lot of confidence in me. So, thanks, Jeffrey. And
You got anything to say to us, Jeff, on a microphone on an official
We have
basis?
all the bowlers in the
No.
dining room at their rink number tables, please. Nibbles will be served shortly. Thank you.
Send me the bill.
Oh,
Can you send me the, like if there are, can you work out how many people like viewed and stuff like that so I can pass it on?
okay.
Yep. Okay, so Jeff's just finalising finances for Wayne. Don't run away.
Looks like I'm going to get paid.
Well, we were humming and hurrying about that after the start yesterday, but no,
Couple of
that
crashes.
was no one's fault. I mean, but no, thanks very much for being here, Wayne. We appreciate it. I appreciate it immensely.
Well,
as
what
I said-
matters is we got the good game on the last, no crashes, straight
Yep.
through. That's the one that's going to get the views anyway.
Yeah, so we'll, as I said, give them half an hour, and I'm sure they'll have it sorted out, and we'll be able to
We'll post that up
announce
on
a
the
winner, and
socials.
we'll post it up on the socials. Thanks very much, and we'll look forward to seeing you next month when we've got some winter carnival.
Okay, our sponsors today were Harvey Norman, Gibson Road, Noosaville, Dallas Fuller Plasters, and Coast and Hinterland Lock Keys.
Yep.
They were our sponsors.
Coast and Hinterland Locksmiths, Dallas Furner Plumbing, and Harvey Norman. So thanks to all those people, and if you're in the area, look those people up because, it's all right to ask these sponsors for money and how they've helped out, but we also need to help them out because they are locals. So, get behind your local people and support them as they've supported us.
And if you can share and like both the Facebook pages and the YouTube page, that's
Yep.
Bowls Promo TV. Share that to your friends. I just want to also give myself a plug to when you're on Bowls Promo TV, have a look at that last game of Champion Singles that was at Coolin. I'm trying to get the 9,700 views up over 10,000. So if you could watch that one through, that'd be good. And the broadcast side of things today is brought to you by Bowls Promo Gear. That's a website that's got a collection of all the things I've done for Bowls clubs over the last 25 years. So the Bowls cloths, the decals for Bowls. We're now doing chalk with logos on.
Yeah, cool.
We do the pens. I also do the club cards, that sort of thing. Doing a couple of flags for Townsville at the moment. They've been on the phone while I've been doing this saying, where's my flags coming? And some other of those feather flags. We've done that for clubs like Dolby, not Dolby, sorry, a bit further out, Miles.
Yep.
And so, yes, that's a website to go to and have a look around. What I'm hoping, it's not the most technical website, but you'll look on there and you go, oh, if Wayne can do that, maybe he can do this.
Yep.
Club signage and things
No
like
worries.
that. Okay.
And I just want to know how you find all the time to do all this stuff because I'm mentally drained and I've only been doing this for 2 days. You've been doing it for a lot longer. So it's a credit to what you've done, Wayne.
It's mentally draining when some of the stuff doesn't want to work.
No, but once again, thank you, not only from myself, but also from the Noosa Bowls Club. It's a pleasure to have you here, and as I said, we look forward to seeing you next month with our Winter Carnival. The District Winter Carnival. I'm sure that you'll be here for
I will be here
one of
for
those days.
One of those days.
So, yeah, we look forward to catching up then. So, thank you very much, and we'll see you then.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I had a choice between doing Budrum or here. I've chosen here. And so I'll be back on air on Friday at Mooloolaba at the Top Draw Fours. And that's a 3-day event. So I will see you then.